Hello, I'm Jim, and this is regarding my traditional American Public Domain hymns playlist. As a child, after maybe 6 years of weekly piano lessons, I was the church pianist where I attended. It was a very small church composed mostly of a few families. I've attended many other religious services since and have been almost unconsciously impressed with how more enjoyable a service can be when the musicians seem so competent and when the music fits the theme of the sermon. I've kind of been unaware until recently that church services seem professional when all elements are by design and the participants practice ahead of time, a concept completely foreign to my upbringing. The piano music in hymnals is designed to be relatively easy to perform for obvious reasons. Nearly any congregation can find a musician or grow their own with the requisite skills. Music written by classical composers, Handel and Bach for example, are often dumbed down for hymnals, so those with moderate skill can still learn to play them well. And that's the reason that most church pianists add embellishments to the music as it's written, extra notes and transitions through chord changes that, when done flawlessly, add to the beauty of the song. When done less precisely, it makes my teeth hurt, but I assume as a musician I'm more sensitive to this than other listeners. I can work on any familiar hymn for a while and develop these musical enhancements, but it's not something I ever did very much. When it was my responsibility, I rarely had 30 seconds notice of which song among hundreds the song leader was going to choose. It was always a he, had likely just decided himself. Without having a specific list of songs to practice and enhance for the week, my only priority was to attempt to play the music in front of me as accurately as possible. With plenty of other music available to learn, none of which needed extra ornamentation, I never became more than a bare-bones performer of gospel music. I don't hear enough of the old hymns. Their lyrics are so rich, expressive, and poetic. Newer music I've heard in churches and accidentally on the radio is pleasant, but to my ear a lot of it misses the mark on the specific magic, I use that word deliberately, that is summoned when a wordsmith is so compelled by the importance and emotion of a thought that they reach beyond the few thousand English words in common use and find poetic means to express themselves. I also think some of the most popular traditional songs are pretty lame, so it's really a matter of taste. I'm promulgating these hymns as a public service. I play through each song twice in my bare-bones, somewhat accurate fashion. I'm recording in a bedroom, not a studio, using a consumer-grade laptop, not pro recording gear. My piano is the cheapest one I could buy on Amazon, plugged into external speakers. If I practiced each piece sufficient to be error-free and played through all the verses, this project would take a lot longer. As it is, I hope to add at least 4 or 5 songs to the playlist each week. Each video displays the musical notation and lyrics so you can sing along or learn to sing along as appropriate. Since each piece is a discrete video, you can easily restart to sing more verses. I have 3 distinct sets of people in mind who I hope will find this playlist. 1. I have unmet friends in India, born-again Jesus people who pray for me. They might find value in learning some new old Christian songs. They can hear the tune and view the score and lyrics on the screen as they learn to sing along. 2. I have recently met a group of Jesus people, families transplanted from the Ukraine. I love their native Christian music, little of which I understand yet. In case I can return the favor, perhaps they, or other non-native English-speaking Christians anywhere, would like the opportunity to learn some new songs. 3. I surmise there's plenty of older churchgoers who would like to be able to hear and sing along with these familiar songs. Since I likely know different songs than you might find something unfamiliar but worth learning. A warning to those who are sensitive or unfamiliar with Christian belief, there's a lot more blood in some of these songs than you'll hear in most of the newer Christian music.